Welcome back to the deep dive, where we streamline your intelligence gathering and pull out those key strategic nuggets from all the noise.
Mhm.
Today, we are diving deep into a topic that, it seems simple, but it holds some really universal value: maximizing event planning efficiency.
And we're doing it through the power of strategic catering delegation.
Exactly. We've got a fascinating stack of sources, articles, reviews, some operational analysis, all focused on event pizza catering in Norco, California.
And we're using a local spot, Wicked Pizza Pies, as our central case study.
Right. And our mission here, it isn't just to talk about pizza, it's to extract those high-value insights on how you can host any successful, stress-free event, no matter the size.
That framing is so important. The core insight we just kept finding across all these sources is that the best hosts, well, they don't try to do everything themselves.
Right.
They find systems that are inherently reliable, consistently delicious, and, this is key, scalable. Pizza catering just fits this perfectly.
Because it's a single system that solves everything.
Yeah, it solves the three big planning headaches: crowd-pleasing taste, logistics, and, of course, cost.
And since we're using them as the model, we should probably flag Wicked Pizza Pies right at the top.
Good idea.
They're located in the heart of Norco at 1762 4th Street. And they've built this local reputation on, fresh dough-made daily premium toppings.
And that handcrafted flavor that really elevates it from just a pizza order into a genuine meal.
Yes. So we're going to be looking at how that commitment to quality translates into dependable service for you, the host.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's unpack this strategic choice. If our goal is maximum crowd satisfaction with minimum logistical effort, why is pizza always the answer?
It just is.
I mean, we can do tacos or some fancy meal, but pizza always wins. Why?
It wins because it is like the definition of a universal food currency.
Okay.
The sources detail how it genuinely transcends setting and age. I mean, think about it. Young kids, picky teenagers, adults, families.
Everyone eats pizza.
Everyone accepts it. It's warm, it's comforting, and crucially for the planner, it's so easy to portion out. No special equipment, no complex serving rules.
So it's the ultimate set it and forget it solution.
For a crowd of 5 or 50, yeah, absolutely.
I see the logistical appeal for sure, but let's press on that. Does focusing only on pizza ever create new problems? Or is it really that versatile?
You know, that's a good question, but its versatility is what mitigates the problems.
How so?
You're not locked into one flavor profile. You can do classic cheese and pepperoni, you can get specialty pies, you can have vegetarian options, all in the same order.
Right, so everyone's covered.
Exactly. That variety, plus the ease of just grabbing a slice, is the true shortcut. It means you can focus on your guests, not on, checking the oven.
That makes perfect sense. Okay, let's move into the practical application. Our sources gave us 7 really detailed scenarios, event ideas where pizza catering just shines.
Yeah, because it solves a critical hosting pain point in each one.
Let's dive into those.
Okay, start with birthday parties. Anyone who's hosted one knows the chaos of trying to please 15 different kids.
Oh, and their parents.
And their parents. Pizza solves that diverse taste challenge instantly. You offer classic flavors, maybe some customizable options, and boom, everyone is satisfied.
And for the tired parent, the cleanup?
It's a massive win for efficiency. So simple.
And the sources suggest adding easy sides like garlic knots or breadsticks, maybe a simple salad.
Yeah, to round out the meal without adding complexity. It keeps the whole plan simple.
Exactly.
Okay, next up, graduation celebrations. This is such a busy, emotional season.
Super busy.
Catering just lets families mentally clock out of the kitchen and focus entirely on the graduate, on the photos, the guests, the moment.
The stress reduction must be immediate.
It is. And for these larger groups, the sources specifically recommend using catering bundles. They're prepackaged for scalability.
Okay, moving into the professional world. Office events. Why is pizza so perfect for a corporate environment where, time is money?
It's all about minimizing interruption and managing tight schedules.
Right.
Pizza lets employees just grab a slice or two during a meeting without having to step away for a whole formal meal. It keeps the workday flowing.
And you can manage different dietary needs pretty easily.
You can. You pair the pies with some shareable salads, and you've covered your vegetarians, your standard eaters, and even the light eaters, all very efficiently.
Okay, point 4 covers family reunions. Here, the benefit seems to be about capacity and flexibility.
Absolutely. Over a busy weekend, you might have people coming and going, activities overlapping.
Total chaos sometimes.
Yes. Pizza offers high-volume, easy-to-manage food. You can serve it buffet style, and the different toppings keep it interesting for everyone. The host can actually spend time talking, which is the whole point.
True. Then we have school and team events. The key here seems to be universal appeal and speed.
Yeah, and the advice here is very pragmatic. Order a bunch of reliable, classic cheese and pepperoni for the younger kids.
Can't go wrong there.
But don't forget the adults, the coaches, the teachers, the parent volunteers. Throw in a couple of high-quality specialty pies just for them. Shows you appreciate them.
That's a great touch. And rounding out the list, we have community nights and fundraisers.
Pizza is brilliant here. It's shareable, it's easy to distribute in a public setting, and it encourages people to mingle.
And my personal favorite, movie nights or game nights.
Oh yeah, these are casual gatherings that just demand a low-stress, high-flavor menu. And nothing pairs better with a competitive game night than a specialty pizza you could eat between turns.
That totally sets up the universal appeal. But that appeal only matters if the product scales reliably.
Exactly.
How do these sources show that a local vendor can actually handle a massive order without dropping the ball?
And that is the strategic nugget right there. Operational quality. When you place a huge catering order, you aren't just buying food.
You're buying confidence.
You are buying the confidence of flawless execution. The details about wicked pizza pies, the fresh dough daily, the hand-stretching of every crust, building the toppings for balance, those are the quality indicators you have to look for in any caterer.
I get the quality control, but practically, what happens if a host calls with a last-minute 20-person addition? How much flex should a host expect?
Well, that's the difference between a standard restaurant and a real catering operation. A quality vendor minimizes these risks by having a robust internal structure.
Mm-hmm.
The analysis shows that every large catering order is prepared with an almost industrial level of precision. It's designed to maintain timing, temperature, and quality. They don't just wing it.
Okay, so how does that precision actually look in the kitchen? If they're making 50 pizzas for 2 different events, how do they avoid chaos?
It's logistics management. It's like air traffic control, but with ovens.
Oh,
They
okay.
have to coordinate oven cycles, topping application, and packaging based directly on the event schedule you give them. The key organizational structure they use is batch organization.
Batch organization. Tell me more about why that's better than just one big rush.
Well, if you try to rush 50 pizzas through the oven at once, you're asking for inconsistency.
Right.
You risk sloppy toppings, uneven cooking, and most critically, the last pizza out will be way colder than the first.
Ah.
Batching means you divide the total order into smaller, manageable groups. You sequence the batches so the final pies are coming out cooling just slightly and being packaged moments before delivery.
So that ensures temperature control and consistency across the whole order.
Even during their busiest season.
Yeah.
Yes.
That level of detail is exactly what the host is delegating away. They're buying operational excellence. And of course, food safety has to be paramount.
Non-negotiable.
Yeah.
The sources emphasize all the standard practices: correct storage, careful handling, proper cooking temps.
Of course.
But here's a specific detail that speaks to their commitment to flavor consistency. Sauces and toppings are portioned evenly. They aren't just eyeballing it. They're using structured portion control.
And that's the difference between the pizza you got last week tasting identical to the one your guest gets tonight.
It provides essential peace of mind.
Okay, so let's transition this into action. What specific, actionable tips should our listener take away from this?
The ordering process needs to be structured. First, identify the group size and the event context, formal or casual.
That determines quantity.
Second, decide on your service level. Is it takeout, delivery, or full catering support? Third, skip the standard menu and go straight to the catering menu. The pricing and quantities are optimized there.
And for the really big events, what's the final crucial step?
That personal coordination. For large events, you should always reach out by phone or the contact page, not just an online form.
Why is that so important?
You need to coordinate timing, quantities, and logistics with the catering manager. That person is the direct link between your event schedule and their kitchen's execution.
Okay, then we get to the extra tips. These are the pro tips that prevent a smooth delivery from turning into a chaotic mess. We know we should mix classic and specialty pizzas. Always offer a vegetarian option, pair with salads and wings.
But here is the critical scheduling nugget that separates the novices from the experts.
What is it?
Schedule your order for delivery or pickup 20 to 30 minutes before your program is set to begin.
That buffer time is everything, isn't it? Why is that 20 to 30-minute window so magic?
Because it addresses the human element. It accounts for traffic, for setting up the serving station, for getting guests settled.
Hmm.
Psychologically, having the food there hot and ready before the first guest arrives. It removes a massive block of host stress. You're ready to go.
You're not pausing the event waiting for a driver.
Exactly. You eliminate that awkward, is the food here yet energy.
Yeah, that can just derail the start of any party. And what's the final, simple logistical tip?
Set up a designated serving and disposal area ahead of time. A table with napkins, plates, and trash bins, all clearly visible.
It seems so basic.
It is, but it's psychological flow management. It means guests don't have to interrupt their conversations to look for a trash can. It keeps the whole atmosphere relaxed.
Absolutely. And when you delegate something this critical, you have to trust the vendor. This is where community trust becomes the final sort of risk mitigation factor.
Precisely. Norco residents consistently validate Wicked Pizza pies. Not just for the flavor, but for their portion sizes and customer service. They've spent years building that local reputation.
And that history serves as a reliable assurance for you.
It does. You can find independent verification everywhere, on Yelp, on the Surf Your Town Norco Pizza listing, the Shoma Local profile.
Even their own social media on Facebook and Instagram.
Right. That level of verifiable social proof just underlines that their operational consistency is community validated year after year.
Okay, let's pull all these threads together into a final takeaway for the strategic planner. Event pizza catering, modeled on a high-quality vendor like Wicked Pizza Pies, offers this elegant solution to the perennial hosting problem.
It delivers maximum guest satisfaction with minimum host effort.
You get convenience, great flavor, and unmatched reliability through that commitment to handcrafted prep and structured logistics.
And the real power here, for you, the planner, is realizing that this reliability is built on highly detailed, often invisible execution.
Right, you're not just ordering 20 pies.
No, you are delegating the complexity of coordinating oven cycles, managing temperature control, ensuring food safety standards, and organizing the order into production batches.
So that raises an important question for you, the listener.
It does. Considering the strategic depth of planning involved in large-scale food prep, the sourcing, the temperature control, the safety standards, how much time does relying on a specialized, proven local vendor truly save you?
And what high-value activity could you focus on instead to genuinely elevate your event?
Maybe focusing on networking or the speeches.
Or just enjoying the company of your guests.
Exactly.
That's the real value proposition right there. Buying back your time and reducing your risk. So if you are planning an event in the area, we encourage you to explore their full range of offerings. The takeout menu, the full catering menu, or their organized catering packages.
And you can coordinate your customized order and discuss that crucial scheduling buffer by calling them.
The number is 951-374-0065.
Right.
Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into operational efficiency disguised as pizza.
Very tasty disguise.
We'll catch you next time.